Welcome back to the Tahoe Real Estate Show. Chris Joseph joins us from the League to Save Lake Tahoe. Chris, long summer as we head into fall. Tell me about some of the accomplishments and highlights for this summer.
Yeah, sure. So like every summer, it was a really busy summer. Some of the highlights for the League this year is we saw some of our innovative technology projects that we've been working on for the last couple of years come to fruition and hit the sand and hit the water here in Tahoe. So one of those was the Bee-Bot, a beach cleaning robot that sifts 4 inches underneath the sand to remove microplastics and other trash and debris that get stuck down there, keep our beaches clean. And two of the other ones were water robots. So one is our Pixie drone, which you can think of like a big aquatic Roomba.
Right.
And then the other one is called a Collector, and that is a bulkhead mounted high capacity skimmer, and both of those are meant to gobble up invasive weeds so they can't get out and turn our lake green.
Lake Tahoe is surrounded by mountains, so it's really typically a funnel that goes right down into the lake. How prevalent is the plastic and trash issues on the beaches and in the water?
Yeah, unfortunately, very prevalent. So a study was released earlier this summer showing that Lake Tahoe actually has about as much microplastic trash in the lake itself as San Francisco Bay. So really, really troubling news there, but it makes sense because it's a funnel, right? And everything that gets left on the land eventually ends up in the water, and there's only one outlet, right? The Truckee River. So it's really incumbent on every one of us who enjoys Tahoe to leave no trace. So everything that you bring to the beach with you or wherever you go, make sure it gets home or in a sealed trash can, because we want to keep Tahoe blue for the future.
All right, so how often do you run the drones, the Pixie drone in the water and on the beaches? How often do you do that cleanup?
Yeah, so the Bee-Bot is run probably once every 10 days to 2 weeks. Really depends on making sure we have the permits in order. We got to make sure that we're not running over the endemic Tahoe yellow cress, a plant that only occurs here in Tahoe. So there's surveys that need to happen before that. But yeah, we get these technologies out as frequently as we can in the water. Actually, today, yesterday, and next week, we're running those things all the time in the Tahoe Keys Marina.
Yeah. It's interesting to say that you have to get permits to do this, being that you're one of the stewards of the lake. So what's that process look like?
Yeah, so well, the League is not exempt from any of these regulations that we help put in place to protect the lake, right? Which is why it does take a lot of time to do the things we have here, because Lake Tahoe is special, right? And it takes some special precautions. So like one of those things was making sure that if we're running this big beach robot, that we're not running over plant or animal habitat that is special and unique to the lake. So all of these things, all these plants, animals, clean water, clean beaches that make this place as special as it is, and we want to keep them that way.
Days getting shorter, nights getting longer, ski season less than just a couple months away.
Exact times.
What's going on in the future?
Yeah, so for the rest of the year, we're working on continuing to roll in these robots out, right? It's kind of a part of our science to solutions model, looking ahead, seeing if we can use innovative technologies to solve some problems before you and I can maybe even recognize them out there. But later towards the end of the year, we are working and very excited to be opening our new Environmental and Education Center. It's our new headquarters in South Lake Tahoe. We're hoping to have the doors swing open right around the new year, if not the end of this year.
Pretty cool. Want more information on the League? Where can you find it?
KeepTahoeBlue.org and on social media @KeepTahoeBlue.
You know, we're so lucky to have this organization here in the Lake Tahoe Basin, protecting the use of Lake Tahoe and its clarity for generations to come. All right, stay tuned. More of the Tahoe Real Estate Show coming right up.